let's get to a segment that we call, let's do de Blasio for that segment. Bad. Just because this is first of all, this will probably be the only segment we do on Bill de Blasio. Brandon, real quick, what's your reaction to Bill de Blasio running for president?
He doesn't lift. He just goes to the gym and does the row machine.
All right, perfect. All right, so this is a segment we call bad.
Me, not good. No good. Really bad for you. Not good. Believe me, not good.
So the only thing I'll say for Bill de Blasio is, at Benjamin Dixon, I think first made this point. If we're going to pretend that Pete Buttigieg is like a legitimate candidate for president, there's no reason that we shouldn't pretend that Bill de Blasio is a legitimate candidate for president. But in addition to just like how bad he is as like a campaigner and stuff, he's actually a good example of the limits of liberalism. Because look, the reality is in 2000, when he first ran for mayor in 2013, just even the fact that he was discoursing income inequality, I mean, that's why I voted for him. And we see, especially the way he's so subservient to the real estate industry, which is the prime threat to people, that and the police in this city. The limits of what he's trying to do as a liberal. I mean, he really is a liberal. And then there's also just the fact that we always talk about how do you deal with Trump. And I do think Bernie is best poised to deal with Trump because they're on the stage together. And Trump's like, crazy Bernie. And Bernie could just be like, oh, really? The mental health inspector's over here. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's talk about healthcare. I think Bill de Blasio maybe is giving us an example of the worst possible way, the most lame, the most cringe, the most cuck way you could respond. The most non-lift, the most aerobics non-lift way.
He's a nerd.
Check this out.
Hey, Condon, I saw your video, and man, you looked really low energy, and you were getting your facts wrong because crime actually has gone down in New York City 5 years in a row.
Oh.
Isn't condom Spanish for condom?
Yes. Actually, that would be a lot funnier if that was true. If he was calling Donald Trump Spanish condom, I would give him a lot more props. I guess we're in the middle. Not sure what happened there.
I mean,
YouTube fucked up. Whatever. That's enough to go off. The point is he called him condon, and he's really bad at this.
I mean, the problem with all these like little nerd candidates, whether it be Elizabeth Warren or Bill de Blasio, especially with Warren and her like weird genetic test and her like I'm not on Risperdal thing, is that which I mean I didn't want to bring it up in the main show because like it's kind of petty, but it's like they're like it's like coming up to your school bully in like middle school with like a doctor's note that says that you're actually not gay, so stop calling you that. It's just like it's like like it's like that's the level. It's like that's the level of like. They don't know how to not follow.
I have a note, sir.
I have a note from my doctor that says that I'm in fact not a booger eater. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
It's just that, like you kind of have to dismiss it, but like I think that the Democratic Party, just broadly speaking, does a bad job of dismissing these bad faith attacks, and they have to respond. They're terrible posters. Like they're terrible. They're terrible at social media because they don't know how to not follow up every stupid thing that someone says to them because they don't really have anything else. It's like all they have is this like back and forth language and this sort of this maturity that they're so proud of. And so when they're faced with a Donald Trump and all they can do and he's attacking them like basically like a high school bully or a kindergarten bully, they just go, oh well, you know what, like actually sir, and it's just like do you have no shame?
Hey, condon.
It's like,
I love when they say also, I mean, have you no shame? I love like Donald Trump is the like quintessential example of like, yeah, no, I don't.
Of course. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, I don't have my facts straight. Okay.
Whoa! You caught me in a lie. I'm so ashamed. You've just watched a Michael Brooks show video, and you can watch all of our full main live shows every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And subscribe to get all of the clips you want. We're covering the globe. We're focusing on international relations, the intellectual dark web. We're having fun. We're doing deep dives with a lot of amazing guests. Of course, become a patron for the whole thing at patreon.com/TMBS or subscribe to this YouTube channel and help us keep growing and get that content out there. Subscribe below.